Hi everyone. Everyone. One viewer. I am back as scheduled this time. I'm not missing another one. Uh, and I've just been killing some mobs in the mob farm, so I'll be opening the loot bags from that. Oh, I have no idea what that is. Shimmer makes the item shimmer. An enchantment that fakes being enchanted. That's interesting. Loot, loot. Oh, I am loot. This one I'm gonna do. Have I put away some of these chests by accident? I swear I didn't, but also I know that I could have. No, I didn't. Oh, that's Starship. I thought that was the same thing as I just got before. Spectre coil. Oh, that's the generation. Smorgasbord. That's a good food that I'm not gonna eat because it's expensive. And another one though. Pants. Pants. Let's eat one. Makes resistant to knockback. Okay, that's cool. Cool mod. Cool mod. Let's see. Hold on, I need to play my own music because I forgot. Ah, what do I have to do? No, I don't think I'm gonna go for basic automation because the nether quest is broken and I don't have the ability to fix it. Wait for the water. Yeah, I'm gonna just work towards the kitchen through basic farming once again. Uh, yeah, I think that's gonna take me the full 2 hours. I have lettuce and leek. Oh yeah, I was. Soybean, celery. Soybean and celery. Soybean and celery. Soybean, celery. Excuse me. Do I not have any more celery? It does not appear. Appear to be so. This. Oh, wait. Why? Huh? Why did they? No, wait. And hopefully that'll work. Also, I got these little guys. And I should probably multiply them. Just the question is, where is our wheat? There. I shouldn't do this with the gluttony charm. This is gonna wait here. I should maybe make a smelter from within nether. Farm some mob. build over with slabs. Because slabs prevent mob spawning, so that we have a safe approach. So I'm gonna be a bit less fluent with my movements. I'm getting used to a higher sensitivity on my mouse because it's gonna help me like perform better within a lot of stuff. Now this before. 5, 6, 2, 3, 4. And almost done with the outside. I should have brought a builder's wand, but no matter. Okay, that's done. Should at least should spawn some mobs. You know what I need? This is not good. This might be evident. Fucking everything stops working because of them. Getting a lot of unfamiliar items. Would love to do that for them to become familiar. Okay, this is done. Fun stuff. Let's just. So yeah, I got letters. Actually, this. And now, if someone's interested, they can see on Discord that I am streaming. Okay, so we got letters leak. Is Scallion and Celery. We need Scallion. I saw Scallion somewhere. No, that's Scallion. Oh, and a bunch of Scallion. Oh yeah, because I'm growing. I forgot. I have Gorgor. No. Oh, this log fast. There's always a few drops from a single mob. And just don't keep up. And also the chest is not the biggest. Let's just say that. On. Now if I go, do I see mobs? No, I don't. That's problematic. Still, I don't think I have any more crystals. No, I'll just leave it there. I need cobblestone, and not this. Yee. I need we really need a wand, builder's wand. That's the word I was looking for. Ha! There we go. How do we get cobble again? Not, can we just make a cobble gen? We don't have a cobble gen in this. Shame. Oh, yeah. Shift. Shift and auto clicker. Yep, that's good. And I'll also send this. Huh? For you. Approach. Coward. Ow. Ow. Don't approach me. I need a bow. Probably. Yes, I did die. Hello, Burin. It's a long time since you've been here. I did die. Open. This piece of shit. I probably shouldn't try to shoot with a bow on a way higher sensitivity than usual. Yeah. That's all I get, huh? I'll back up a little bit. Let's spawn. Excuse me? There we go. Sulfur. Is this useful? Doesn't seem to be. It would be fun. It would be really, really fun if the motherfucking quest book detected that well, oh, it did that. It didn't detect it last time. How's my day? Been better, but also been worse. Haha. Haha. This is so funny. More mob. There should be blazes spawning. But there aren't. That is concerning. Golden apple. I'm not eating it. Has this? No. I came back home after 7 hours at work. Was it bad or just 7 hours at work? Sounds like it just a regular fucking work day. Honestly. I mean, I wouldn't know. I still haven't found a place that would take me for a job. You're tired. I mean, you're now home. You can relax. So that's that's good at least. I think. Hey, you're at least getting paid for putting in effort. Oh, another. Oh no, dire straits. 8-bit cover. No. Oh, that. Oh, scallion. Fuck. I need to wait again. Ugh. Sword. 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 Ow. How have I done that? Ow. How have I done that? Excuse me. I desperately need the fucking... hop. Ooh, that's fun. Ooh. Diamond chest plate. I'm not gonna use this quite yet. Drill core and a nebulous heart. You wanted to ask us you thought about buying Guilty Gear for some time. I mean, now it is on sale. It is a bit expensive, especially if you want to buy it with all DLC. But I'd say it's worth it. I'd say it's worth it. It's a really fun game. Yay. I can't play it. I am absolutely trash. But it's still fun for me. So do with that information what you want. Okay, so what's the next? Let's see. Uh, uh, oh, so rhubarb, spinach, broccoli, seaweed, okra, barb, broccoli. I am not doing well with memorizing these. Spinach, spin, Spain without the A, spin, seaweed. Seaweed. Okra, okra. See that. Yo, what is it? What's up? Unfamiliar item. That's a draconium barrel. Motherfucker, that's a draconium barrel. Don't ever replace L for P in loop. Alright. Asparagus lettuce. So lettuce and asparagus somewhere up. I'll sort this. Is it? Asparagus. Lettuce. Asparagus. Oh yeah, I was gonna do something with a screenshot of the UI. Now I transfer. Where are you? It was like sometimes super quiet. That might be because I am changing how loud I talk, and I do I might have my expander and compressor set up a bit not right. That's a lot of fucking about to set them up, so I won't bother. No back life too. An interesting combo. Slime cube. You're gonna go on here. You're a little silly. I did not mean to shift click that. You go here, 13. There's trace again. Unfamiliar item. Is that just sound? Yeah, that's just sound. Alright. Alright. Just sound. Just letting me know I appreciate it, but I literally cannot be bothered with it. Transferring those drops into this giga chest. Those resources are gonna be quite useful. Especially the loot bags that this mob can drop. The loot bags are basically cheats. You can get resources that you shouldn't be able to get. I think we've skipped some references them. A bunch. Multiple. No! Why? Oh. I thought I wasn't gonna get what I wanted. Because with these drops you can craft more drops. Like with the nebulous heart you can make ender pearls. So I wanted to cheat a little bit. Nether is done. That's fun. Scathed music disc. This sounds interesting, but I'm not gonna. Come on. Not you. Die. Shit. Why are mob farms so fucking annoying to you? Condensed blood. Interesting. Dimlet parcel. Oh, that's gonna be fun when we get to that. Because the dimlets are basically parts for custom dimensions. You can make a custom dimension and program it to have a specific thing with them. That's quite a ways away. Please stop jumping around. What's funny about the smoke farm is that we're getting a bunch of music discs because apparently skeletons can still aggro through this gap. And the creepers here are one hit. Oh. So they just hit skeletons hit the creepers and we get shit. Okay, so what's next? We've got this. Okay, it's been in leak. What have I got here actually? I've got lettuce and asparagus. Anything using this uses less than celery. 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 Oh, spawns from this. I was gonna freak out that the slime cube spawns slimes, but no. Celery. Yeah. No. Oh, celery. There we go. And then bone meal this. And wait. And there we go. I think if I put regular cobblestone here, I wouldn't be picking the things that would work. But I don't know. I'm just hoping. This is getting annoying. Pop. I did not mean to drop that. Why did that drop? What's this? Beyond the Wonder. I do not know what that is. Emerald Crystal Block. Sounds interesting. Oh, I think I just heard the seed pop. Yep, seaweed is here. Okay, seaweed is done. Spinach. Is cactus and lettuce. Cac oh, I think I need sand plant cactus. Cactus, 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 cactus. Do we really not have cactus seeds? Oh no, it's raining. Cactus, but no seed. How do you make cactus seeds? Through sugarcane and potato. Into sand. Broccoli is is lettuce and soybean, which means that soybean. Where do we have seeds for soybean? Or yeah, we do. All right, I'm not gonna try sorting it. How many errors did that spit out? A lot. All right. That. Come on. They're fucking. Hate these ice motherfuckers. Ba ba da ba ba da da da. Voice here. Huh? If I were to. How do you operate this? How do you operate this? Because I just absorbed all my bone meal into it. Take a pickle again. I need. It's called. Okay. Found the wiki. No. This should work, but it doesn't. I'm mad. Yes! Because. Come on. Good. So basically, the only thing that I'm gonna be doing Talking, opening loot back, killing monsters. Wait. Why do they? I wish I could prevent those bits of like they really make it. I wanna have spikes already. It would be far easier with them. Really, a zombie heart from an epic loot. I might have accidentally put a loot bag in there. Not anymore. This, but win. Was this actually good? Alright. This, nay. No. That looks fancy. 8 damage, 099 for striking cartoon face. Levitates enemies for 1 second on hit. Useful. We don't fight enough here. Move this down, but I can't bother. Ooh, obsidian. Yeah. 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 Come on. Can it stop raining? Because I do not like when it rains. Thank you. Right, time this. Wish the hoppers work. Oh, that's wow. That's soybean again. I don't like it. And here I was thinking that that I'll probably be done within part of this stream with all of this. Turns out these are just as annoying as I remember from like 2 streams ago. You can watch my suffering on YouTube. Shears of Winter. Magic shears that tear the leaf from trees with... Huh? Ferrous Juniper something. What does that give? You can use this for... useless. Drunk. Oh, it is getting a bit dark in here. There it is. I need to turn on my light. Lime. They're a bit useful, so I won't complain. I'm gonna need slime bullets, I think. So I'm not gonna complain that slimes are spawning. Oh, seed. Yes, got broccoli. I need one more piece of sand. And then how do I get? Okay, so broccoli. We done with that? Sugarcane and potato. Potato and sugarcane somewhere in here. Sugarcane, there we go. And now we wait again. Slice about a bunch of these guys. Oh, compass. That might be useful. Or might not. Release creatures and protect. Huh. Rare mega loot. Ooh. Ooh. Don't mind if I fucking do. What's that? A bow? Zach. Zachary. And it's worse than the eagle. Hit the mobs that down here and are in this one. Why are you not dying? Excuse me. desert again. Close this. And this. Here. I need the cactus. I don't need the sugarcane. I don't need the sun. I need the cactus and lettuce. Lettuce. And cactus. This. This. And now we wait. Said by fireballs and left reflects gas fireballs while held without fires on and around you. Interesting item, not really. Dimlets. Iron pickaxe. A very rare piece of wood. An iron pickaxe. How rare. Just to get through all these. Lexica Botanica, fuck off. I hate Botania. Oh, that's gonna be useful. I mean, we don't have the. I don't know if we have a quest for that. If we do, that's gonna be very useful because it's not easy to get. If it was MC Eternal, I would be absolutely about that. But this isn't MC Eternal, so this isn't a very insane drop. I am out of thought. Bap, bap. I sword. Unusing? Desertification something. Unknown genome. Why is that here? I do not understand this item. Starshot. Still worse, I think, than Eagle. Come on, pop. Come on, get down here. Piece of shit little bitch out. No. Die. News is that you are banned this time. Fuck. Also, shut the fuck up, Adblocker. I do not care. Diamantine crystal. What the fuck is that? Why would I care? Overgrowth seed. I think those will be useful at some point. Fi fire water. Huh. It's an interesting thing. Slime cube. Come on, why hasn't this popped yet? Where? Fuckers, die. And we go again. Die. Wait, let's just get a fucking potion. That's eyesore. Legacy item. It is melee damage 7, charge speed 1, do RXP 176. It's better than this. So I don't care now. And my inventory is full. I did get a potion. Sharpness, soulbound, mending, knockback. That could be useful. It'd be even more useful if we had, I don't know, anvils. 215. 3 armor softness, 6 armor. Provides luck, health boost. Huh? Using that, but I am. Oh, milk chocolate, huh? Fun stuff. I'm gonna be using this because this has mending and it won't break. Domino's special! Yay! We got. I'm actually gonna be ordering probably pizza after the stream is done. Snatch rubber is sugarcane molasses. So now just find sugarcane. 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 The fucking playlist is wild. I just thought about this. I have a very weird playlist. You can literally, if you play it on shuffle, you can go from power metal or speed metal to motherfucking Madonna. I have any more potatoes? Potato. Potato. What's that? Where are potatoes? I don't have potatoes. It would seem. That is tragic. Do I, for example, have a backup? Yeah, I do have a backup of scallions. Da, 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 da. Legendary loot bag from a motherfucking slime. How interesting. No, I'm always disappointed with the legendary loot bags. They're very underwhelming and usually not worth the hype. Oh, loot bag. Insert. Do we have anything else to work on? I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck do I get mycelium. Because there seems to be an infinite loop of recipes. Winds of Darkness. Because if you look at mycelium, it is, we can't get mystical. We can't get this because we can't get mushrooms. Neither mushrooms nor fighter grow. We can get industrial. We can't get this. Doesn't work. We can get void miners. Definitely not. And the only thing is life infusion. For life infusion, you need the mushrooms. You need mushrooms to infuse dirt with mushrooms. And to get mushrooms, you need mycelium. We can get this machine. We can get this. We cannot get this because we need mycelium of all puzzle. We cannot get this. Void miners that do not work. And they're produced with spores on mycelium, which we cannot get. What's next? Infusing grass with cocoa beans. How the fuck would I get cocoa beans? Reproduce jungle. I can't get jungle. Farming. No, we cannot use that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't. Cannot. cannot. Pumpkin seeds, life, mana infusion. No, we don't have botania. It matter. We can't get that. Back here. Cocoa bean. Cheaper is jungle. It's looted or grown from jungle. It's we can loot jungle something. Interesting. I'm actually gonna search through here. No, that's the acacia. Let's just hope, I guess. That means that my mild gambling addiction with loot bag is actually justified. Why? You fell down. That's why you're that hard to kill. Inside sweeping edge. Sweeping edge would be nice. Really hard to eat sticks again. You make mom's spaghetti with that. Wait, I've got 54 levels, right? And also a bunch of iron saved up. So I can actually make an anvil. And then scroll down to get the sharpness. Another sharpness. Inside sweeping edge. Priority is sweeping edge. Sharpness. Rubber! Yay! Yippee! Make. Okay, which is bean and leaf. Bean and leaf. Bean. Leak was down somewhere. There we go. Done. Now just wait again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This fucking sweep. They were in line. That edge can sweep.
Hello.
Hey! Didn't hear you join because I am on streamer mode on Discord.
I know. It is problematic when I randomly just see, oh, someone pinged me. Probably maybe someone I wrote to. But I didn't hear the sound.
I answer everything afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes, for example, if you wrote to someone and you want the answer ASAP, then yeah.
Anyway, I am currently just basically waiting and killing time by opening
Killing mobs.
Yep, I'm killing time by killing mobs. As I need to do these seeds, but that takes time. So
What
while waiting,
seeds?
seeds. It's actually weird, a very weird mod because you put two different seeds on either side of this setup, and they eventually produce a new type of seed in the middle.
So just breeding.
Yeah, you're breeding seed, selective breeding, but that takes time, and I don't have anything else to do, so I just sit here and kill mobs, and then open their loot box.
So I guess we can make a digression about the unfinished first episode of podcast.
Unfinished, more like failed.
Yeah. So basically, me and Lilac, we were talking like for 30 minutes.
30 more, I think more. 40 maybe.
I remember that the recording had like 36 minutes.
Uh-huh. Alright. Yeah,
Like 30 something. And
this
like
fucking idiot.
at the end, I just randomly looked at the OBS and I saw, oh fuck, I muted him.
Yeah, he muted my audio. He muted my audio somewhere through, and we had no idea when. So we just gave up.
Yeah.
It was funny. But also
Yeah,
it's
but also
fucking...
a waste of time.
Yeah, waste of time. These fuckers do not drop many loot bags. I don't know what's up with them.
Many what?
Loot bags.
Loot bags.
Bags of loot.
Better loot bags than tea bags. No, they will drop tea bags if they killed you. Or maybe no, they will drop tea bags because it would be sensible. Like tea bags will be an item allowing you to do a tea bag emote, and every mob would drop it. What are you doing in the Nether? Are you saying something? Because I don't hear anything. Discord doesn't seem to pick you up. I heard some punch, like if you like touch the mic with your finger. Now.
At which point did I cut out? Because it turns out my audio interface ran out of battery.
Oh.
I mean, the recorder that I use for as an audio input. Well, I'm just waiting in the nether for mobs because there's supposed to be blazes in there, but they don't seem to spawn.
Like, is your audio interface also deciding if you are hearable on stream?
Yeah, because that's the thing that connects my microphone to my PC.
Well, that would be what. What would happen if I wasn't on the chat? Like, you would be talking
Yeah,
some shit for
yeah,
half of the stream and no one would hear you.
yeah. Absolutely, that would happen.
Yeah. That's the
It,
worst if you have to, like, peek at some things and you are, like, consumed by the thing you are doing in the game and you forget. Like,
yeah, because like
yes.
I wouldn't notice the screen of it dims, so it does. I can just check if the screen is lit up, and also it's just very small lights in my peripheral vision. I really do not notice it. But hey, at least it's got some batteries in it now. I specifically bought rechargeable batteries for it because previously it was running without any batteries, and that was even worse because sometimes I'd forget to turn it on. Sometimes I'd remember to turn it on but forget that it resets the time and date if it doesn't have batteries, so it doesn't work until you set it.
Yeah.
It was annoying. Stone compound here. That does not seem like something very legendary.
It seems that you are. Uh, your voice is compressed in a way that I barely hear you on my headphones on full volume.
Uh, hold on. I need to.
Like your voice is somehow lowered.
When? If I talk loudly or if I talk quietly?
I don't know, just when you're talking.
Because it should expand when I'm quiet. I'm gonna set the hold on filters. Uh,
Yeah, it seems you don't have an your expander is off.
expander. It isn't off. It is not. It is not enough. Output gain. It should be on like out. Oh yeah. Output gain on 20. Will that be enough? Yeah, put that up to 20, and it should be working now. Oh, no, definitely not, because compressor and okay. And now, if I really don't want to peak my mic, so I need to.
Wait,
No,
I'm gonna
nope.
mute my
Uh,
Discord and look how you sound
uh,
in stream.
no, I'm modifying. I don't know which output I'm modifying actually. Expander, lower that definitely.
It's somehow similar on
15. Uh,
the stream.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Compressor. If I set it to -10, I'm just. I just need to figure this out live. This is so fucking stressful.
Yeah.
I, I have no idea what's going on. It's compressing, but not when I want it to. It's compressing when it's fine, but it's not compressing when I'm normally talking, and it's expanding too far. What the fuck? 8 maybe, and is that fine? No, because my compressor is set wrong.
Do you hear how you sound?
No, I don't have the feedback.
Just
I'm looking at
look at your Twitch.
I'm looking at the audio levels in Streamlabs, and I think it should be fine now. If I do this, close this, copy filters, and then edit filters. If I were to do that, that should be fine now, everywhere. It might not be, but I really don't have time to mess with it now.
Yeah, I get it.
Is it at least tolerable?
Yeah, it is.
Good. It needs to be tolerable, and I don't think I have time to mess with it in any significant way. Cabbage, water chestnut, peas. Cabbage, water, chestnut. What else did they say? Peas, peas, this, seed. Yeah. Okay, so this is soybean and okra. I literally just put everything. Uh, Come on, okra and soybean. Need to scroll up further. That's lettuce. Further. Let's search for it. Soy. There we go. Soybean.
Can you hear my chair? Because
Yeah,
it's
kinda.
I don't fucking know what is happening with it, but yeah. It may be actually not the problem of the chair, but the
What with you?
floor. Because I have... it's not perfectly balanced, and some places in my floor are lower and some are higher.
That's horrible always.
Like it's not as visible as like I can see it, but when I place something on the floor, it impacts a bit how things like.
Yes, it's always annoying when your floor isn't level.
Yeah, like
Some things require quite precise leveling.
yeah. Fuck, I remember when I had to help my dad with stairs because he was building new stairs because the former ones were kind of shit, and I don't like this situation where like first he tells you that you have to be careful and all that stuff. Then later he says, this is this is a bit tilted, but whatever." Or maybe not with this. It was more prominent in when we are setting fucking doors in the basement.
Doors. All right. He just doesn't care that it's not leveled.
like he cares that it is leveled, but like not to a degree that it would be acceptable, at least for me.
Seaweed. Also, look at the stream. I have one item that is driving me insane.
Sesame seed.
Yes.
Sesame seed.
Yeah, I don't think the mod creator understands exactly how seeds work. If you eat seeds, then it's not a seed for seeds. It's just those seeds.
Yeah.
And sesame seeds are a separate item. It can't be planted, but it can be eaten.
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
No, I'm just walking up and there's witches in the mob spawner.
Huh.
I should start transferring items. Once again, I need to transfer items. I swear I need a storage system that I can import this into. So annoying!
I hate one fucking thing in quantum mechanics.
Quantum mechanics, huh?
You have those things called wave functions, which
Oh yeah, wave.
are wave functions. That is functions showing what is the probability of observing a variable in a particular state. And when you plug some function, for example, e to the minus x squared, well, in this case, it's easy to normalize because, well, the wave functions are probabilistic, so they must sum up to 1. Like you need 100%, no, not 200 or some fucked number. And this function I just said, it's a bell curve. It's actually pretty easy to find what is its normalization constant, but for other ones, fuck this. Just most of the time when I want to calculate something, like I say, screw that.
Remember that I still don't really have any idea about any of this shit. Broccoli, lettuce.
Yeah, like you don't have to.
Lettuce. Where
I'm
is
just
lettuce?
being a retarded physicist here.
I mean, if there was someone in chat who understood this, they would probably have a lot of fun.
Yeah, like, quantum mechanics is a really fun topic, except that there's a lot in quantum mechanics, and the basics are boring.
So
The other stuff, like the concepts are simple. Their complexity is not because they are themselves like fucked up. They seem complex because there is a lot of topics before them to cover.
sounds about right. So I just got a shuffle called the Wiggle Stick, and it sounds a bit weird to me. The the Wiggle Stick.
The wiggle stick.
I'll wiggle your stick. No.
Like also the another factor that causes some of the quantum stuff to be hard to understand is that sometimes you just have to talk math, and
And math is
it depends what math field do you what math field you talk about. If it's just calculus, then it's simple stuff. But group theory, or maybe worse, Lie algebras and Lie groups. Ugh.
also math is famously
Representation theory.
math is famously taught in not very good ways.
I
So
mean, no, I'm not talking right now about teaching math. I'm talking just when you want to tell something quantum and something exciting. Actually, it's because you understand the math, which someone may not understand.
cabbage, cabbages.
Like, for example, I really like to talk, for example, about two very cool theorems. The Snowfirst theorem and the Goldstone's theorem.
Mm.
And before you tell what those are, you need to explain group theory to someone, the basics of it. Yeah. Like, a group is actually a pretty simple concept, at least when talking colloquially, but when you need to specify what mathematically a group is, it gets complicated.
Seems like it.
Yeah, because group colloquially can be understood as a set of symmetries of an object. That you have, for example, you have a symmetric face.
Mm.
So, usually when we say that something is symmetric, we say that it's either symmetric under reflections, so yeah, symmetric faces, or asymmetric, just symmetric image, or
Yeah.
sometimes when you have a like a perfect triangle, it's also symmetric, but this time it's symmetric in more ways. That is, you can reflect it along 3 different axes, and you can also rotate it in 2 different ways, so it looks the same.
Yeah.
And a mathematical group can be understood as just a set of those actions, that is, reflections, rotations, or other weird operations that you can do on a structure, as
Yeah.
it's commonly called. So yeah, like, when you formalize this mathematically, then you say first that a group is a set. Well, set already may be like complicated because like set group, like this seems the same word, but mathematically a set is a collection of things, and a group is a collection of things and then you add some conditions like
When X is that, for example, then that.
no, like it's wait, let me open the Wikipedia page. It will be shown very just as just what I want to tell. Wikipedia group mathematics. Okay, so let me quote Wikipedia. In mathematics, a group is a non-empty set and an operation that combines any two elements of the set to produce a third element of the set with the following constraints. The operation is associative, an identity element exists, and every element has an... Like, you see what is happening.
Yeah.
And the problem is that sometimes you have to tell those rules how to play the game of group theory and just use those weird mathematical formulas. Yeah, like in terms of explaining those theorems I mentioned, it's just to kind of tell like when you say you have a group of symmetries, you have just a group of actions that you can perform on a specific structure that preserves the structure. So when you reflect a triangle horizontally, for example, well, you preserve its structure.
Yeah.
The points are, its vertices are in the same place and they have the same distance.
Yeah.
So in physics, those two theorems are very cool because the first one says that when your structure, that is equations explaining some things, like for example an equation of motion of a particle, is symmetric under some group of actions, for example like changing the variables, the spatial variables, that is moving, for example, the particle in space to another place. And if moving, like observing it in another place doesn't change the equations, then, well, you have asymmetry under spatial translations. And Noether's theorem is cool because it says that when you have a symmetry like that, the condition is it must be continuous. That is, a symmetric phase is a discrete symmetry. You have just one element. You have finite set of actions. Continuous is that you can, for example, move something by 1 meter, 1 centimeter, 1 millimeter, or any fraction of that. That will be a continuous symmetry. So Noether's theorem says that when you have a continuous symmetry in these equations, then it also states that you have a conservation law. So yeah, so it says like when you see, for example, you're standing on a boat next to a shore and you decide to jump from this boat into the shore. Well, you move the shore, but the boat moves the another way, and it's conservation of momentum. And this theorem states just, well, in other places it may not be conserved. The boat maybe will not jump off. Like, it may not be as cool as I say, but as a person that really likes like structure, some abstract structure and symmetry, like assigning objects, like ideas to each other, for me it is a really beautiful thing. And so you have like for now, it's mentioned that you have 7 symmetries like that. You have like translations in space give you conservation of momentum.
Yeah.
Linear momentum, to be specific. When you have symmetry under rotations, that is, you can, for example, throw a ball in different directions, then you have conservation of angular momentum. If you have symmetry under time translations, that is, the equations won't change from tomorrow and yesterday.
Yeah.
Then you have conservation of energy.
Uh-huh.
And if you have conservation under something called Lorentz transformations, that is changing the point of view, just from the changing frames of reference, as it's said in relativity. You have conservation of a certain factor that is used for those transformations and how you change how something can change under for example, an object is moving close to speed of light, so its length contraction will be the same no matter from which point of view you look at this object. Like moving with this object or being just a still observer somewhere. And then there are the abstract symmetries dealing with the quantum stuff. These are more hard to explain because, for example, electromagnetism has something called the U1 symmetry. That is, its symmetry group is the, prepare for it, unitary group of order 1.
That sounds like a fantasy military force.
Yeah. And the next ones actually sound even more military. And like this symmetry allows you for conservation of electric charge.
Uh-huh.
And then you have SU2 symmetry, which is special unitary group of order 2. And it is the symmetry of the weak force, or as I prefer to call it, either just transmutation or flavor dynamics. Yeah, like this would be a short digression. Physicists call types of particles flavors, and the weak force transforms particles. So, in a sense, it's transforming flavors. So yeah, flavor dynamics.
Flavor dynamics.
And it has this SU2 symmetry, which conserves something called weak isospin, which is essentially just, we can call it weak charge, as we have electric charge, for example.
Yeah.
And the strong force, or as I prefer to say, chromodynamics, because you have color charges in it.
Color charges.
Color charges.
That's
for a good reason. Then this SU3 symmetry tells you that you have conservation of color charge. And yeah, color charge is actually something that is one of few good names in physics, because you have those things called quarks, and
yeah.
they have some weird kind of attraction. That they have to be either in groups of 3, and one has to be red, one has to be green, one has to be blue. And so red plus blue plus green is colorless. Like it's, you have a like in graphics you have that red plus green plus blue is white.
Yeah.
In this case, white is just colorless.
All right. Yeah. Still makes sense.
Yeah. So that's actually a good way of naming things, contrary to flavors. Or
I mean,
Mexican hat potential.
have you tasted them to say that a flavor is not a good way to name it?
Like, taste, like physical taste is like, for example, colors. For example, the color charges are not colors. Quarks are not literally colored, but color can be quite simply defined. It's just color is a color corresponds to a particular wavelengths of electromagnetic waves.
Yeah.
And physical taste, which humans experience, is a weird biochemical property, like some emergent thing.
Yeah.
While this flavor thing of particles is, well, it kind of makes sense, because when you have an electron, you don't have just one electron. You have 4 different electrons. You have an electron. Then the normal electron is left-handed, as it said. You have a right-handed electron. You have an left-handed anti-electron, or positron.
Positrons sounds like something from Transformers.
Yeah, and you have a right-handed positron. So yeah, it kind of makes sense, but still.
It's fucking weird. How did
Yeah.
anyone come up with that?
I don't fucking know.
I swear.
Like, let's talk about spin. Spin is the most fucking retarded thing. Like, spin is said to be intrinsic angular momentum. That is, an electron doesn't really rotate because it's point-like.
Yeah.
But it has some weird angular momentum that exists in some abstract space.
Uh-huh.
And this next, it's this spin is quantized. That is, you can have angular momentum that has some weird, can have some fractional values. No, spin must have half integer values. That is 0, 1/2, 2, no, 2, 1, 3 on 2, 2, 5 on 2, and so on. And next you hear that when a particle has a half integer spin, now in the sense that it has 1/2 or 3/2 or 5/2,
Yeah.
you call it a fermion. That is, it's a matter particle and it can't overlap with other particles. Like, you have something called the Pauli exclusion principle. And it states that no 2 fermions can occupy the same quantum state. Meanwhile, bosons, that is particles that have 0, 1, or 2,
Yeah.
or more, they can overlap. Like, for example, photons, that is electromagnetic waves. Like, if they couldn't overlap, they would have to collide. Like, light would behave in a very strange way. And because it does not, you can have 2 lamps shooting at you, and light won't behave in a weird way.
So, like, technically, if they could occupy, if they couldn't occupy the same space, light could collide.
Yeah. Very, also, in neutron stars or some other environment that is quite extreme and has extreme pressures, physicists call matter that results from the fact that just particles are so tightly packed that they just can't physically be even more tightened. They call it degenerate matter.
degenerate matter.
Yeah.
I see some potential for jokes in that.
Yeah.
I swear these names are
Yeah.
fucking insane.
Yeah. But still, like, how the fuck something like how does the way a particle spins relate to it being fucking compressible or not? Like, what the fuck? And
Huh?
that's not the end, because actually because you have because this is quantized, then you have also things called spin states. And when you observe a particle, then depending on the spin, can be in either one of states that relate to its number. That is, for a particle with spin s, you have 2s plus 1 state. That is, for 0, you have just the 0 state. For 1/2 particles, you have spin up and spin down. So I just prefer to fucking call it just plus 1/2 state and minus 1/2 state.
Spin up and spin down.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I wonder what would be, for example, for fucking 3-on-2 spin particles which have plus 1/2, plus 3/2 on 2, plus 3-on-2, minus 1/2, and minus 3-on-2. Like, spin up, spin twice up, spin down, spin twice down. Like, what?
I swear. Why? How?
Yeah. Like, it makes sense if you like observe something, because there was this experiment proposed by Otto Stern and then performed by Gerlach, and this is called the Stern-Gerlach experiment. And it looks like this. You have a device that shoots electrons, or as originally it was silver atoms, and you put two magnets. One of them is stronger. That is, you have just a magnetic field that is like more focused on one of the poles.
Yeah.
And what was expected is that like electrons will, because they are electrically charged, then they will just move around, and you have a classical, like a pattern on a screen as you would expect, like they are smeared everywhere.
Yeah.
But no, because they have this, they can either be in spin up or spin down. They form two different spots, one on the upper side and one on the lower side. Or if you rotate, for example, this magnetic field for it to be aligned horizontally, then they will form either on the left or on the right. They'll have two spots. So yeah, but because the original experiment was performed vertically, then yeah.
Ah.
So yeah, physicists are fucking retarded.
I'm still quite baffled by the fact that light colliding is a theoretical thing. That
Like if photons had just had, for example, spin 1/2, and yeah, they light could collide. But because it's not, it is spin 1. It can't.
it's such a funny fucking concept to me.
Yeah.
Ow. colliding light.
Yeah.
Imagine you whip out a flashlight for self-defense. Like, who needs guns? You have a fucking flashlight. Get shined, idiot.
This, I mean, light colliding with itself because like photons are absorbed by electrons and other stuff. This is why actually when you have this is why things shine, and this is why when you turn on a flashlight, you see a reflection. You see what is lit up.
Yeah.
Like it's not that thing. It works in a weird, like wave-like way. It's like photons are absorbed by an electron. It is excited for a moment, and then it decides, okay, I had enough. So it spits out the photon back. And your limiter just be having fun.
Why is this so funny? Why is this funny?
Because I guess it is.
This is no business being funny. Why? Ah.
Yeah.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
So, what did I talk before talking about spin?
A lot of shit. And
Goldstone theorem.
you don't really have time to finish because it is 10 p.m. and it's time to end.
Yeah, so we end on explaining what is Goldstone theorem. So Goldstone theorem is actually more straightforward. That is, it applies only to quantum forces and their symmetry groups. You have this U1 thing, SU2 thing, and SU3 thing.
Yeah.
So every group like this has an element called the generator, which can be used to obtain every other element of the group.
Mm.
And Goldstone's theorem says that for every generator of the group, you get one boson. So the U1 group has only one generator, so you have just one photon. The SU2 group has three generators, so you have W plus, W minus, and Z boson.
Yeah.
And the SU3 has 8 generators, so you have 8 different types of gluons. Yeah, gluons also. Because you get it, the
Okay.
gluck works together.
Okay.
So yeah. So that was your physics class today, viewers.
Yeah. I guess I have a title for when I upload this to YouTube. Physics classes.
Yeah, Phantores teaches you quantum physics.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Well, anyway, as I mentioned, this is gonna go up on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to subscribe. You can go to my Twitch and follow, so you can catch this live as it happens, and as Phantores explains in real time what the fuck is going on in quantum physics. You can ask questions in chat.
Why it is so fucking absurd.
And I have on my channel, not in the description yet, because YouTube doesn't allow me to link anything in the description. I've on my channel, I have links to my other shows, so you can check them out. And yeah, I guess that.
And wait for the podcast.
Yeah, wait for the podcast. We may or may not be releasing it sometime soon.